friends! So the video that I have for you today is a brief introduction to the fundamental forces of spirit and source, which I consider to be two different things. So I'll be using some interpretations of different scriptures to give you a basic idea of what we're talking about. And I really encourage you to watch this video 2 or 3 times because there are some really deep messages here, and I really want you to absorb the depth and implication of the words that are spoken. In the second half of the video, you may notice that my words get very measured and slow, and this is because I'm channeling. So I'm receiving the energetic impulses that I need to communicate to you, and I'm trying to translate those into an understandable English message. So I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching, and let's get right into it. The Tao is called the Way, the font of life in Christianity, Rita, the natural order in Buddhism. It is the substance beyond substance from which all things are made, and it is the blueprint to which all things align. The Tao says, before time and space were, the great Tao is. There was something formless and perfect before the universe was born. Empty, infinite, solitary, and unchanging. It is the mother of the universe. The Tao is called the Great Mother. Empty like the void, it is filled with infinite possibilities. Empty yet inexhaustible, it gives birth to infinite worlds. It flows through all things, inside and outside, and it returns to the origin of all things. The Tao fills the space between spaces. It is always within you, and you can use it any way you want. All mysteries and manifestations arise from the same source. That source is called darkness. Darkness beyond darkness. The gateway to all understanding. The Bible says, in the beginning, the universe was shapeless and void, and the Spirit of God existed in the darkness and was one with the void. And the Spirit of God existed in the darkness and recognized the void in which it existed. And the Spirit of God arose from the waters. And the Spirit recognized the beauty and dark potential of the formless, shapeless waters in which it existed. And God so loved the waters and understood the workings of the waters. God recognized and cherished the beauty and potential of the dark, shapeless void. And the Spirit of God hovered over the face of the waters and caressed the waters and caused matter to come into being within her. And in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And God spoke in alignment with the waters from which he had come. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light and life and creation. This story I've just told you, a combination of wisdom of the ages and intuition of interpretation, is a story of creation, blending together many different perspectives. Most perspectives contain a kernel of truth, which can be found as a common thread. Both Eastern and Western philosophies contain this story of the darkness. The void of creation that existed before the universe was made, before the universe came into being, contained all of the fundamental elements with which to create the universe. And these elements are found within every physical and non-physical thing. They also form the natural patterns to which all fundamental forces align. As above, so below. Here in the 3D, we follow the fundamental pattern of the Great Mother, the font of life from which all things were made. The consciousness and mental power of the Spirit of God, which also arose from and is comprised of the Source, is able to utilize, manipulate, and manifest with the Source in order to create. Our own consciousness is also capable of accessing the source of all life, which is within us and around us always. It is a natural order of creation, which means that electromagnetism in the emptiness of space, plants and trees, and gravity and water, and the bugs on the earth, and the birds in the air, and the fish in the seas, and the atoms in your body, all exist with an intrinsic knowing of how to be what they are. Nobody has to tell molecules how to bind together. Nobody has to teach a fish to swim. And you don't have to instruct the structure of your body in how to be whole in order for it to know how to do so. Your body knows how to be whole and complete. Your body wants to be in alignment with the natural order of the way it should be. And it is constantly trying to get there and attain this state of perfect flow and harmony and function and balance. In order to heal oneself from whatever affliction has descended upon you, it is necessary only to allow Source, the dark substance and the natural pattern of all creation, to do its job. Your mental power, echoing that of spirit, can manipulate and facilitate the process of aligning oneself with the natural order. In order to heal, one must access the stillness and the silence beyond the noise of creation, and allow the subconscious existence of Source to fill you and become the primary motivator and director of your body and actions. Now, this process involves many steps, but the first thing that you need to do is understand and accept that the way knows the way. There is a natural order to all of life and all of creation. And in order for you to be whole, all you need to do is align with it. Easier said than done. However, perfect love and perfect trust, and no fear. You must accept that this can be done and that it will be done. And you must commit to yourself and to the path and to honoring creation and the powers that make you and that are within you. And that will be the beginning of your healing journey.